Forget complex apps like Photoshop. In this video, I will show you how to effortlessly edit your images by using the best AI image editor, OpenArt AI. By the end of this video, you'll know how to perform tasks as simple as adding elements to an image, and as advanced as completely changing its style. And all that with just a few easy clicks. The first thing we have to do is to go to OpenArt.ai. I will also leave the link in the description below. And now we simply come down here and click on Start Creating. This brings us to the dashboard, where we have to come down here and click on Edit Image. And now we are successfully inside the AI editor. The first thing we have to do is to come down here and upload an image. I uploaded this image of a young man inside a forest. Now let me show you how to navigate the canvas. Up here we have the three options from which we can navigate the interface. We are currently in the Select option. Next to it is the Move Canvas, with which we can move the canvas around. Next to that is the Move Element option, which allows us to move different elements that are on the canvas. And next to this we have the zoom size of our canvas, where we can select the zoom percentage of our screen out of all those options. I will select Zoom to Fit, which automatically makes the necessary zoom. Then up here we have all the different editing functions of OpenArt. We are currently in the Inpaint one, which allows us to mark a certain area in our image and then edit it by typing a prompt. Down here we have the editing options. The first one is the click area, which makes the AI detect the different areas inside the image. If I hover my mouse over, you can see it successfully detected the body of the man, the face, the different trees, and the grass. We can select each area by clicking on top of it. Then we have the manual brush, which allows us to mark the exact parts that we want freely by simply drawing on top of them. And at last, we have the inverse option, which when clicked, selects everything that we didn't mark before. To the right, we also have the Undo and Redo button. As an example, let's generate a round hat on the head of this young man. So I will undo all my previous selections. I will come down here and adjust the size of the brush, and I will come here and paint over the exact area I want the hat to be generated. Now the only thing we have to do is to come over here to the prompt bar and type our prompt. I will type, create a dark blue round hat. Then we also have the negative prompt, where we can type what we don't want to see in our generation. I will type, helmet. Down here we have different generation models like General Quick, General Quality, Photorealistic, Anime and Fantasy. I will select Photorealistic. This also opens the image guidance option, where we can upload an image that serves as a guide for what we want the end result to look like. I won't use this for this generation. Also down here we have the Advanced Settings tab, which offer more customization. I will leave them as they are. We can also select the number of images we want to generate. Right now it is at 4, but we can increase it all the way up to 8. But in order to keep more of my credits, I will leave it at 4. And now we simply come down here and click on Create. And we wait while OpenArt performs its magic. And boom, our images are ready. Let's take a look at them. Look at how in all the images the hat appears at the exact place we marked. And it looks exactly as we wanted. I personally like this one more. So when I go back to the canvas, I have three options. I can choose Select, which swaps it with the current image we have. I can also click on Add to Canvas, which will add this image on our workspace, allowing us to work on both of them simultaneously. And of course, I can simply come here and download it as well. I just want to work with our new image, so I will delete the old one. Now I will show you how you can remove different elements from our image. We just have to come up here and click on Remover. We again have the same options in the bottom about marking different areas. But on the right, we have two new options. The Quick Erase, which is for quick touch-ups, and the Magic Erase for more complex objects. For this example, I will select Magic Erase. This also gives us access to the creativity level, which determines how much creative freedom we give to the AI. I will put this around 7. Now the only thing we have to do is to mark the area we want to remove. For example, I want to remove these little chains on the man's suit. First, I will come down here to adjust my brush size, and now I will simply paint over the area I want to remove. Now we need to come over here and click on Remove Now. And boom, OpenArt completely removed the chains and replaced them with what was underneath them, which is the man's suit. This image looks great, but the focus is mostly on the man and not on the forest. Let me show you how we can change that. We simply need to come up here and click on Expand. Here we can increase the dimension of the image by sliding these edges. We can expand the image horizontally and vertically. Here we also have the option to select a specific custom ratio. I will select 16:9. And we can also manually adjust the width and height of the expansion. Down here we have the prompt bar where we can type what we want to see in the increased area. I will type, just increase the size of the forest and make his legs more visible. We can also upload an image as a guide, but I won't for this example. And now we simply come down here and click on Create. And boom, these are our new images. We can see that in all of the images the forest expanded flawlessly without us being able to differentiate the before and after, and it also increased the visibility of his legs exactly as we prompted. But what if we wanted to transform our image into having a completely different style? We would have to come up here and click on Stylize. Here we can merge our current image with the artistic style of another one, creating a brand new image. First we need to come to the Stylize tab. Here we have the option to upload an image with the style we want, or we can select one of the many style examples OpenArt has. For this example, I will upload an image that has a very distinct style, which would be hard for anyone to replicate. Now we need to adjust the style strength, which determines how much our starting image will adopt the style of the new one. I will put this around 0.8. And down here we have the option to write a prompt. I won't for this example. I will also leave the number of images to 4. And I will click on Create. And boom. Look at these amazing images. They completely adopted the style of the image we uploaded. While they keep the structure of our starting image the same, I am very impressed. Now let's say we would want to edit the background of our image. We would need to come up here and click on Background. Now the AI will automatically detect and mark the background of our image. And again, we have two new options. We can remove the background completely, or we can change the background into something new. I will choose Change Background. This opens this tab on the right of our screen, where we can prompt what changes we want to make to our background. I will type, create a big desert with a lot of sand. Right under we have the negative prompt box in which we type what we don't want to see in our generation. I will type, forest. Also, down here we have the option to upload an image as a guide. I will upload this image of a desert which I found on Google. I will keep the advanced settings and the number of images as they are, and I will click on Create. And boom. The man stayed exactly the same while the background changed to a desert environment very similar to the image we uploaded. But these were just some of the functions of OpenArt. If you want to see all of its other functions, click on this video right here.